Guys, these gist, they are always exciting and interesting. Like, if you take yourself to the social media, you are going to see something that is either going to make you laugh or something that is either going to make you wonder. Guys, now Mitch has been dragged. You guys know Mich was featured on Yolanda's recent postcards, not just recent, the first episode of her podcast. And guess what? Hey, they have come for Mich. Hi, there is your back onto Spicy Updates with Lovely On. I hope you guys are okay. Please stay safe. Don't forget to like this video and be subscribed to my YouTube channel if you are not. Michigans, Yolifiers, you guys do this one though because of a podcast. So you guys know in that podcast, Mitch, would I say, was like a guest, and it was a kind of like get to know him. So there was something Mitch said, and people came under his post to like drag him. People came under that particular statement to like drag him. Like, they have literally dragged the HELL out of Mitch, guys. They have dragged the LE because you guys know that Mitch and Sinai had a thing, and sometime after the show, it was alleged that there was an unfollow. Well, I don't know if they were following themselves before, and people cannot really lay their hands on what exactly was between Mish and Sinai. Was it Fahima, or what was it? Just because the two didn't really agree. And since Mitch came out of the house, in fact, since this post show, it has always been, that's the first time I'm seeing like a small fan rivalry between the snipers and the Michigan. And one time it was not alleged, it was said, okay, that Mitch had visited this space, the dominator space, and he laughed. He just came, and whether he laughed or he laughed under the comment section, I don't know what he said, what he did, or he appeared on the space to just kind of make mockery. That was when the young puppy thing was between young puppy and Z thing was trending. So in this podcast, they talked about a lot of things, talked about those who were really giving content in the house, those who were actually boring. In fact, Yolanda had to say that when she was in the house, she perceived McGenial as boring. Guys, but when she left the house, well, the truth remains that in the first few weeks, oh, McGenial was weird. Guys, please let us tell ourselves the truth. McGenial was, I don't know. I don't know. His fans, please don't come after me. We're just analyzing. Before they will say, leave McGenial out of it. Please leave McGenial alone. These people are select. If I leave them alone now, they are my faves now. How can I leave them alone? And how can you leave me alone? How can I leave you guys? I'm here for you guys. You guys are here for me. So let's just roll, have fun, live long, and just be happy. Okay. So, guys know, I'm not talking about my junior anyway. So that was the perception some of them had about some housemate initially, like Yolanda said. So Mitch was like, they took him out and they left furnitures. Yeah, but no, right? I mean, yabo, how do they even say it? God have mercy. Yo, I have to learn it by first. So, like, Mitch said, they took out Mitch and they left furnitures. Guys, you guys need to see comment section. I don't know who brought it. In fact, that very day, people were still popping things. Then they brought it to the timeline, and hey, people reacted. A lot of persons said, Mitch that was always sleeping. The only highlights Mitch had was when he fought with else. Was it not Yolanda that brought you out? Was it not Yolanda that even made people to see you in the house? So who are you calling furnitures? Well, they said, okay, you guys are all furnitures. And they decided to vote for the better furnitures and the fake furnitures, and the furnitures that weren't doing well. They took them out. Like, this comment section got me rolling on the floor. It got me rolling on the floor. I said, no, I'm going to bring this one out because I want to hear you guys' opinion. Mitch, who are Mitch calling furnitures? And I said, okay, you're calling them furnitures. Their fans voted for them to stay, and nobody voted for you. If you guys remember Mitch's eviction, it was like, would I call it a twist of eviction, or would I call it like a surprise eviction? Because Lawrence had called out all the names and had resorted to, continue with the evicted housemates, walking them through their journey in the house and all that. Next thing, he was handed another envelope. That envelope took him back to the house, and it was Mitch. So Mitch then, he thought they wrapped it up, but they had to bring it. Probably that day they wanted to take out 3 persons from the house. Maybe if he had survived that day, who knows if, because then he used to be like, oh, Mitch has lots of followers, definitely, blah, blah, Papa goes, the brother had lots of followers, they're going to vote for him. But it didn't really work like that. You may have followers who are not fan of BB shows, who don't even know how to vote, who don't even know anything about voting or whatever. So I don't think it has to do with the followers on the social media. These persons, do they love watching? Are they willing to go sacrifice their time seeing? Okay, so what Mitch said really got a lot of persons angry, and they are telling him that he was even the furniture and not the persons he was perceiving as furniture, that he is the person who is the furniture, that now he could come out, they could see him, he talks, he's loud, but in the house, he was just sleeping all day. The only highlights he had was with Els, and was whenever he was with Yolanda, that he was blah, he was this, was that. Well, to me, mm, Mitch in the house was a little bit cold, would I say, and he didn't have anything to do with any person apart from Yolanda, that they became close. And you guys, if you remember when he was asked, he was like, they are just friends. Maybe people are looking for things because himself and Yolanda are not cuddling. They feel everybody that is friends is just that. You guys know. Even with Shirenza, we didn't really see any kind of sort closer friendship or Willie. He was just somehow at the house, but we know he was closer to Yolanda. So for him, who people felt didn't really give them any content, coming out to call others furniture, it didn't really sit well with some persons, especially the fans of some of these housemates that were still in the house. And some people are perceiving that he might be referring to 1, 2, 3. You guys know, I don't want to call names, please, before anybody will say I'm directing to them. So, okay, and people came after him and were like, please, he should just move on. Like, he's still pained, the eviction, the whole stuff, that he should move on. And some persons were like, well, Mitch is out of the house and he's been doing well. Well, he's been doing well, guys. Gigs upon gigs. That guy has been busy. Gigs upon gigs, gigs upon gigs, and he's just like literally gone back to himself, and his gigs has really tripled since he came out of Big Brother's house. And these other persons he also perceived as furniture are also doing well on their own, as we could see, everybody following their own career path. So I don't know what you guys feel like. It really got me laughing my ear off. Like, I said, no, I'm going to bring it here so that the YouTube family would tell me what they feel about what Mitch said. Do they feel Mitch is still hurting, he hasn't moved on? Or do they feel Mitch was even the one who was the furniture and not just this other housemates he is feeling that they are the furniture? So let me know what you guys feel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.